Hi there, this is Curtis here at bullytree.com. That's www.bullytree.com. And I am here today because I would like to address a particular issue. But before I do that, I'd like to introduce you to my new girl. I've had her for about 3 weeks now. This is Samba. Samba is my new girl. She's my Alapaha Blue Blood Bulldog. She's coming up on 4 months old, and she's an awesome girl. She weighs about 32 pounds, and as you guys know, I have my other dog, Maracas, who's also an American, what am I saying? She's also an Alapaha Blue Blood Bulldog, and they're best buddies already. You know, they're doing pretty good. Both of those dogs. Samba is a little bit different than Maracas in terms of her temperament. If you guys remember, I had Maracas in one of my videos some months ago, up on these very same chairs, and she wouldn't sit quiet. She's a really high strung dog. But Samba, she's more accepting to like being cuddled and being loved, and whole different personality. She's not as tough mentally as Maracas when she was this age. You can't really speak to her with too much attitude in your voice. Otherwise, she sort of goes into a shell, and so you know you just kind of love her through it, and you know make sure that she gets through this little bashful stage. I don't think she's bashful. She's very strong in that she can go all day in terms of like fighting with play fighting with Maracas. She never quits, you know, and she stands up for herself. But as far as like these sort of situations, yeah, she's ready to sleep right here. So it's a cool thing. Anyway, what I want to address today is by the way, you guys can join me, you know, and watch Samba grow, you know, into the dog that she's supposed to be. You know, in my family, she get all the love she needs and everything else. Okay. Somebody sent me some text last night where somebody on Facebook said that I was a cancer to the community because all I want to do is talk about Bullypedia and ABKC and other people's dogs, and I thought that was like this one of the stupidest statements I ever heard, because for as long as I've been doing this, which is commenting on dogs and trying to show people a better way, nobody's ever called me a cancer, you know. Obviously, this person probably has something at stake. I don't see the Bullypedia people responding. They don't say anything about it, you know. And if they want to respond, they know how to find me. Everybody knows how to find me. My number is everywhere, you know. But if you went on the Bullytree and you had a really good look, then you make a decision as to whether I'm being a cancer, or if my website and my commentary is hurting the breed. And I guarantee you, even people that don't like me would not say that my commentary is hurting the breed. My site doesn't hurt the breed. You know, I have hundreds of really great topics on bullytree.com, and the purpose of these topics is to stimulate people's minds and to set them to the truth. I'm not trying to destroy anybody's businesses. I'm not trying to destroy Bullypedia. I'm not trying to destroy Capshot and his owner. That's not my intent. I'm not trying to destroy Robert Lee's Bistro. That's not my point. My point is I use them and their products to show where improvements can be made. My point is I use them and their products to show where they can come clean with the community, because in some of their cases, they're not clean. Their hands are dirty, you know, and they're telling lies to people. And Curtis would never lie to you. You hear me? I would tell you the truth. Marcus, go on. My dog's trying to topple my tripod here. But the point I'm trying to make here is what really is a true cancer are the people that are breeding the dogs, taking them and breeding them to English bulldogs, French bulldogs, the people that are hanging papers, the people that are ill-treating the dogs, not feeding them, the people that are breeding puppies left, right, and center. The people that are selling puppies for $10,000 when they don't have no pedigree, or not, they don't even belong to a breed. That's the cancer. Not me, not my website. I don't come on there. I don't, you know, I might affect some people's businesses because I speak up. But you know, that's my intent. My intent is if you're doing wrong, or you pimping the dogs, I want to affect your business, because the dogs are hurting. They're heading down, and a lot of people don't realize this. You know, so instead of seeing me as a cancer, have an open mind, because honestly, I'm the only one that's doing it. Everybody's seeing stuff and staying shut. They don't care, and if they care, they have too much to lose to say anything. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't have a kennel full of 20 Dax dogs, or kennel full of 20 captured dogs, or kennel full of 20 Miyagi dogs. You know, I'm not a breeder, so I don't have anything to lose. Nothing, you know. I mean, so I can speak up, but why do I really speak up? I speak up because I care. You know, I started this blog thingy about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, in 2001, however long it is, you know. And I started with a website on free webs, and I know many of you have seen it, but you didn't relate it to me. And I wouldn't really give you the address, but if you see it, just remember, it's me, okay? And I started talking about dogs and exposing people that did wrong to the dogs. I think my puppy wants to go down now. Go on. You know? And I had to expose these people because it was wrong what they were doing. And that's when I really found out that my passion for doing the right thing for the dogs was so great that I really couldn't ignore it. So for the better part of 13 years, I've been doing this. Back then it wasn't called blogging, it was just called writing. You have your website, and you know, everything was difficult to set up and all that stuff. And I did it, you know, and I'm still right here. How many people have come, exploited, taken, damaged, thrown away, and left? Every year, every day, people come, they damage the breed because they think they can get rich off of selling dogs. They realize it doesn't work, and they leave. In their wake, they leave hundreds of bred puppies that nothing, you know. So before you call me a cancer, whoever you are, consider this: what I do doesn't hurt the breed. In fact, it helps the breed. And I can show you hundreds of comments from people who was too scared to write it somewhere, so they send it to my mailbox. You know, I have people calling me with good status in the ABKC, good status, and telling me, you know, there's too much politics. Politics killing them. Am I not supposed to talk about that? Am I supposed to just be quiet about it? Am I supposed to be quiet about English bulldogs and French bulldogs being mixed into American bullies? Am I supposed to stay quiet about that? Am I supposed to stay quiet about the fact that Bistro has an underbite, and people should know that, and not think that he's a standard that they should breed up to? I'm not trying to destroy anybody's businesses. I'm using these people that call themselves tops, you know, in the bully world as examples, and I'm showing their flaws to let people know that the people that we're looking up to are not causing the dogs to be better. Okay? ABKC is, you know, I think they're doing a good job. I think, you know, but there's still so much politics, you know, and friendship thing. And people told me that, you know, and I've seen it, you know. And it's time for a change. I'm calling for a change. I'm calling for things to be a little bit more transparent in the ABKC, you know. I'm calling for breeders to breed their dogs more properly. I'm calling for people to recognize when somebody is just breeding dogs for money. I'm calling for people to see that the people that are selling their really nice stock out, the dogs are going, they're selling them out, and they're bringing in exotics. You know, dogs with no history, and probably they wouldn't have, you know, they would never have a future because of money. This is what I do. I do it because I care. I don't do it because I'm trying to destroy people's businesses. I do it because I care. If you care, then you wouldn't have such a problem with me. If you don't like the way I'm saying things, or I say things, or I write, why don't you do it? Do it better than me. I will welcome you. I'll give you all the advice that you possibly need. Because I need help. But get this, I don't do this for fame, fortune, or money. I can wake up every morning and just write my feelings on my site. Never put it anywhere. I know it makes me feel better. But there are people that need to know also. Okay, when I wrote about Cashbot, him not dying when he died, a lot of people, I got 120 emails. People know the truth. They don't want to say nothing because guess what? They're in ABKC, and UKC and whatever Kennel Club and whoever blood. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about stuff. What I care about is the dogs. Okay? And I put a lot on the line talking about these dogs and showing people different points of views that they can think. I put a lot on the line. I spend a lot of time making these videos. I spend a lot of time keeping my blog up. Okay? People don't care about that stuff anymore. All they want to do is know that they belong to a clique, and if I say something that affects them, they run to the clique. Curtis says so and so and so and so and so and so. I'm not into all that stuff, I'm not into all the confusion stuff. What I'm into for is for the dogs. If you don't like what I say, I have a chance to explain myself if you let me. And if you still don't like what I say, well then hey, the bottom line is I want the dogs to be well. And if you do that too, the dogs will be well. If you did that 5 years ago, there will be no exotic bullies crap that we have right now. And yes, and I call them crap because exotic bullies are crap. What is an exotic bully? What are the breeds involved in it? Why are they so expensive? It's money. We're selling out for money. And that's wrong. Because the dogs are living, breathing creatures that need love and need care. These exotics have bad legs, hips, eyes, cherry eyes, high rears, bad feet, breathing problems, lung problems, snubby noses. I mean, come on already, guys. And you call me a cancer? What am I doing that hurts the dogs? This is Curtis, bullytree.com. Stop by and visit me. Read my blogs, and you decide. You tell me if I'm a cancer to the bully community. I will talk about people, and I will talk about their dogs. I don't mean anybody harm. What I want to do is to open your eyes. If you can't read my blog, you shouldn't even read the Yahoo News. You shouldn't read no news. You shouldn't listen to TV. Because there are a lot of things that people don't agree with. TV show, movies. Just listen and look with an open mind. And think before you say anything. Just think. Curtis says he means well. That's what I want you to think. Curtis at bullytree.com. Have a great new year. And I hope you and your family are blessed. And do right by the dogs. That's all I'm saying. Tell people the truth. Stop hanging papers. Breathe properly, breathe carefully, breathe with sense. Talk to good people. And stop following the fads. Peace.